What's going on, guys? On today's episode, we are gonna shift this a little bit different way, and we're gonna be working on a buddy of mine's car. You've seen him in the other episodes, Jake. He's got his Mazdaspeed6 here. He's been having it torn down and working on it for a few months now. He's been sending parts out, getting machined, stuff like that. He's been working on the body of the car. It's awesome what he's done to this thing. He's done pretty much everything himself. He had two Speed 6s that he pretty much turned into one. Had a parts car that he was donating parts off of, and getting everything set. This car is mint now after the work he's put into it. So pretty exciting stuff. As you can see, the engine, there's no engine in the car right now. Everything's done. The engine bay is all cleaned up. He's got stuff mocked up for fueling and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over some different things he's done, and you'll see what he got back. Now, a couple things we got going on. So he took his tranny out of the 6 and wire wheeled everything down, cleaned it up, and repainted it. I'm telling you, when this thing goes together, it's gonna look brand new. So trans is all good to go. We got the bearing caps ready to go in. I'm not even going to tell you the mileage on this thing. I'm just going to let you guess because it looks brand new. So we're about to pop these off, get the new bearing caps on, and get that thing resealed up. Take a look at some of the other parts he's got in the car. He's got a comp turbo. What size is this thing?
6265.
6265. More of his paint work. Dude's a one-man show. But turbo sick. I've seen it on the car and heard it before. Nasty. And then we'll hit up this masterpiece. This dude built this whole motor in a day. Pretty damn near a day. What pistons and rods are you running?
CP pistons with pewter titanium X beams.
Oh yeah. I'll throw up some pictures of the motor build at the end of the video and show you the process that he went through. Thing is super clean. Machine shop did a baller job machining everything out. But almost done putting it back together. He's just got some odds and ends with the timing and stuff to finish up, and good to go. It's all freshly painted. Thing's gorgeous. Yeah, he repainted the engine bay when everything was out, cleaned up everything, ran some new AN lines for the power steering rack. He's got all his lines running out for his AM failsafe and watt box. That's what he'll be running, his similar setup that I'm doing with the methanol. He's running a fucking massive tank on his. And he'll be running that through a methanol kit pump. Not even sure which one it is. But yeah, I mean, he painted the front end of this car too himself. Shit turns out sick, man. Pretty soon there'll maybe be some slicks all the way around this thing, so it's gonna be blowing the tires off. That race car life. Oh yeah, this is sweet too. So he had a clutch that he bought used, and there's a local shop. Where is it at? In
Knoxville.
Knoxville. They redo clutches with what kind of shit do they do there?
Pretty much they build anything that has friction points. You can take wore out brake pads and you can have them rebuilt and whatever else you'd like.
But they pretty much rebuilt this entire clutch, and it's tested and rated for
650 foot-pounds.
Yeah, 650 foot-pounds of torque. You would never guess that this used to be a used clutch. It's got all new, what is it, Kevlar pads?
Maybe. I can't remember.
The thing is clean. It's all ready to go, so this will be getting dropped in with the with the car when he puts the trans on. But we're cruising along. This shit's gonna be in here in no time. Alright, so we're doing a little bearing cap action. These suckers were on there. Impact gun couldn't even get them off, so we just had to use some fucking good old, you know, He-Man strength. With me holding and Big Jake fucking turning the fucking pry bar. But we're off.
Yeah, babe.
And we're gonna be putting the Speed Performance bearing caps on. The billet ones versus these cast. Hold up a lot better and withstand torque and power a lot better. So just fucking be good to go. You ready to do fucking all-wheel drive burnouts?
Yeah, sure. Redo.
Got the new bearing cap on there. Good thing they're fucking good looking and you'll never see them again. So work our way through and then show you what it looks like at the end.
Ready?
They are on there. That Loctite though. At least we know they were fucking tight.
They weren't going. They weren't going nowhere.
Ready?
Until they
Last one?
exploded. Ready? 2, 1.
Got it. There it be. Woo! Those things were on there. Holy shit. Two of us just fighting them off. Fucking crazy. But gonna look good though. And work good. Alright, bearing caps are done. Torque down. If anybody wants to know the torque specs for these, the big caps are 68 and a half on the big ones and 38.
37 and a half.
37 and a half, 38, whatever on the small ones. Or on the small one. But they look fucking nice.
We rounded up.
Always round up.
Get mad at me.
Be a man. Fuck the hype. Looks nasty. Good thing, yeah, they'll be not seen. But they'll be doing the work. Putting the work in.
Hopefully.
Hell yeah. Alright, I think we're good. That's gonna wrap up today's episode. Next time we're back in the garage here, it's gonna be time to put the motor back in and lower everything in and get everything tightened down and wires hooked up and get it moving towards the first startup. So stay tuned and we'll get back with you. Peace.